video, I will be talking about and explaining why international students are choosing to migrate permanently to Canada after their studies and how they are achieving permanent residence in Canada. It has been revealed that more international students are now applying for permanent residency after their studies in Canada. In the 2017 to 2018 academic year, it has been proven that there is an influx of international students migrating to Canada for their studies. They attribute their coming to Canada based on Canada's welcome and stable environment for international students. Additionally, as these international students pursue their studies and continue staying in Canada for the duration of their educational period, they are in fact trying to migrate and permanently stay in Canada as permanent residents. Many international students find the idea of staying in Canada and pursuing their educational careers very enticing and find Canada the perfect place to do so. Due to Canada being one of the top 10 destinations for studying, it is no surprise that international students are coming here to travel as well as to study. Between the years of 2008 and 2016, there has been an increase of study permits that have been issued, and they have more than doubled. In 2008, there was an approximate amount of 128,000 study permits issued. In comparison with 2016, the study permits have actually increased to approximately 267,000. However, there have been more study permits issued by the end of 2016, which accounted for 414,000 study permits in total. Although these numbers are a rough approximation, it is very evident to see that the study permits that have been issued in Canada have increased substantially. Many international students are coming to Ontario primarily, as well as British Columbia and many other provinces alike. Specifically, Ontario makes up 46% of all international students in Canada. British Columbia makes up 25% of all international students in Canada. Quebec makes up 13% of all international students in Canada. The Prairie provinces combined make up an 11% of all international students in Canada. And last but not least, the Atlantic provinces make up a total of 5% of all international students in Canada. In certain educational institutions in Canada, they have come across data that shows that international students are coming from a variety of different countries. At the University of Toronto, which is a very popular university in Ontario, they have seen almost double the amount of Americans accept their offer of admission in 2017 compared to 2016. Similarly, Brock University, which is another popular university in Ontario, has seen an upsurge of international students' application by approximately an increase of 30%. Additionally, international students have accepted their offer of admission by an increase of 36%. University of Alberta's international program shows data for 2017 that shows that international students have actually accepted their enrollment for graduate studies by approximately an increase of 82%. Specifically, there has been an increase in the numbers for Americans by 60%, Indians at 152%, and Iranians at 196%. International applications have risen by 27% in comparison with the 11% from 2016. In contrast, Concordia University, which is a very popular university in Montreal, Quebec, has seen an increase of undergraduate applications for international students by approximately 325%. These increases have been from certain countries specifically, such as Mexico at 325%, Iran at 317%, and India at 233%. From analyzing all of these statistics, it is very evident that Canada will continue to increase in terms of destination countries for study as well as permanent residency. Now you may ask, how do international students gain their permanent residency? Once an international student graduates from their designated educational institution, they can actually apply for a postgraduate work permit. This specific work permit actually allows them to work anywhere in Canada for any Canadian employer. The validity time of these work permits are up to 3 years. The postgraduate work permit actually is intended to attract international students to explore the work opportunities in Canada. Similar to the increase in study permit applications in Canada, postgraduate work permits have also increased steadily. For instance, at the end of 2008, there were approximately 15,000 postgraduate work permits issued, whereas by the end of 2016, there were approximately 100,000 postgraduate work permits issued. Therefore, the benefit of a postgraduate work permit is that international students can gain permanent residency much faster by applying for a postgraduate work permit. This is especially the case because they are able to work in Canada while their permanent residency application is being processed. If you would like to apply for a study permit in Canada, or you are currently an international student that is about to graduate and would like to apply for a postgraduate work permit, we can definitely help you out with that process. Here at Akrami & Associates, we have helped many of our clients pursue an education here in Canada, as well as obtain a postgraduate work permit once their education has been complete. For more information, please contact us. Thank you, and with Akrami & Associates, there is always a way.